Hello, this is Noah Fehrenbach with IGME235, and this is my video demo for my Project 3. This is DrawLife. It is a interactive experience that reflects on Conway's game of life, but adds a more artistic aspect to it in the sense that the user can draw and erase the cells as the simulation goes. It creates a pretty dynamic experience. Let's go ahead and show off how it works. If I go ahead and clear the board here. So, as you can see, we have a clear canvas here. Let's go ahead and try and draw something with the brush tool. There we go. You can draw by holding down the button, holding down the left mouse button or the right mouse button, or also tapping. And we can go through a number of colors here. We got orange, yellow, green, cyan, blue, magenta, whatever color you like, really. And so we went ahead and drew some scribbles. Let's go ahead and see how it runs. So we're on 50% speed here, just for ease of visibility. Okay, and so this is set on the normal Conway's Game of Life rules, where cells, you can read them on the right here. Any alive cell with less than 2 neighbors alive will die. Any alive cell with 2 or 3 neighbors will survive. Any alive cell with 3 or more neighbors will die, or any dead cell with 3 alive neighbors will be revived. But the cool thing about this simulation is that the user can actually draw as the simulation will go. So they can kind of alter the experience, create some dynamic patterns, and change the outcome of it, really. The user also has access to an eraser tool, where they can also erase as the simulation will go. Let's go ahead and erase some of these non-moving things around the board. And there you go. You can see we're going to erase anything we want. We can also go ahead and clear the board anytime we want. Go back to the brush tool, and then erase. There's also a number of game modes that are different from Conway's Game of Life, such as Fill, Maze, Fuzz, Gnarl, and Assimilation. These are just some I pulled from Wikipedia that some people have created over the years. Let's go ahead and take a look at some of these. So Fill will, from just some small stuff, will go ahead and fill the entire screen, really. Let's see how it works. Yeah. Just fills it right on up. And you can see as we change the game mode, this bit on the right explaining what the mode does will change as it reflects on the current game mode. Let's go through Maze. And as you can see, it creates like kind of a bacterial growth or like fungal growth, like development, but we'll create this like maze like pattern, or I don't know, I just called it maze. I think it's pretty cool though. We also have Fuzz, which is kind of crazy. Let's go down to 25, so make it not hard to see. And over time, actually, if we go up to 800, it'll actually create, oh wow, that's kind of hard to look at. It'll actually create like kind of like city block kind of patterns. As you can see, like it's slowly becoming more static, less movement is happening. It creates like this interesting like city block kind of pattern. Let's go down to 100% and we'll clear the board. Oh, I really like Gnarl. Here, I'll clear the board again. We'll actually go to a preset for Gnarl, which is just a single dot in the center of the screen. But from this, you'll see kind of flashing pattern arrives. It's pretty cool. If we go ahead and interact with this one, it'll kind of mess it all up, but it's pretty cool if you just have the one. Last one, we have Assimilation. This one is kind of cool. Let's go to the random pattern. Let's do Assimilation. This one will, it's kind of cool. It's kind of cool. It'll kind of merge with nearby areas and try to fill in as much of the area as it can. It's kind of weird. can see it like constantly shifting back and forth, and it will grow in as I add edges to it. It's kind of neat. In addition, we also have capability to save and load your board from local storage. We go ahead and let's draw Mickey Mouse. Very scuffed Mickey Mouse. I don't really know how he looks. Save it, and then how about let's start the simulation. Make him all messed up, and then we can load him back in. There we go. I also added a number of presets just for ease of use, or if you want to look at the cool gnarl pattern I found earlier. You can just make the board full. You can it starts with the maze pattern because it creates this kind of cool triangle pattern as it goes. It's kind of neat. If you go back to fill and back to maze, kind of creates some interesting patterns. Yeah, and as mentioned before, you can change the speed if you like, 25, 50, 70 to 800%. So yeah, and some interesting challenge I came across was I kind of had some trouble figuring out how to dynamically like refactor the board with the users changing things. Like but I was able to find out a solution to how to overcome that. Look at the. Oh yeah, so I also sourced this font from Google Fonts. It's just called like Pixelized Arial or whatever. Trying to match that retro vibe found in like pixel games, or actually in Conway's Game Life with the cellular stuff. Just makes it fit the theme a little more. And yeah, I think I really went above and beyond for this project. I think I could have done a lot less. Maybe could have just implemented the stop, pause, and step controls, but by creating that dynamic interactive experience, I think I really did a lot for this project, and I think it came out really well. I'm really happy with how it came out. Anyway, that's all for this video demo. Thank you so much, and yeah, thank you. Bye.